Hi, Robbie here. It's another Thursday morning, and I'm sitting here in the garden thinking about the wedding we entertained at last Friday. It was such a great affair. It was so enjoyable for everybody attending, and it was enjoyable for the musicians too. Uh, it the raises the question of how much detail should a bride or groom or anyone planning any celebration plan uh, to their celebration? And the answer seems to be look at your own style. Do you like to plan almost everything that comes along? Do you like to instead uh, leave openings available for spontaneous uh, portions of your celebration? Do you like to be pleasantly surprised, or do you like to have a lot of control? Well, last Friday's wedding was a very loose, cordial, spontaneous affair. The bride selected three songs that she wanted us to include in her ceremony, but the rest of the schedule was like begin at 4:30 with the ceremony and keep playing off and on till 7:30 and then end. And in between there will be music and there will be food and there will be conversations, and we'll have a wonderful time. And it turned out that they did. All the guests were very, very happy. They loved the bride and the groom, and the bride and groom kept circulating from table to table, having wonderful conversations with everybody while we entertained during dinner, and and there was very little need for any specific plans, except at one point the bride and the groom must have said, well, it's time to cut the cake. Let's cut the cake. And everybody stood up and watched and got their iPhones out and cheered them on. And later on, when we were entertaining during dinner and played a slow romantic song, they must have said, well, it's time for our first dance. And they came up and started dancing. Everybody stood up and got their iPhones out again. Uh, it went like that the entire the entire time, and it just reminded me it that an event doesn't have to be carefully planned down to the very last minute, and it doesn't have to be left completely alone, completely unscripted. But choose your own balance, choose what you like, and and it will be the kind of celebration that you'll remember forever. Well, that's it for today, and I'll talk to you again next Thursday.